Hi, Alice from Alice Inky Fingers here. Today we're going to do the next part of the flowers from the Britannia dies. As you can see here, we've got a few different samples that we've actually made up with them. And today we're going to do the buttercup and the fuchsia. Now they're a little bit different than the rose because they've actually got stamens in. So I'm going to try and show you how to do the stamens. But I'd like you to bear with me because it is very difficult for Mark, who's doing the camera, to actually focus on them. So I will do my best. If anybody needs to see any more, I will try and take photographs of each stage and put it on my blog. So please let me know by email if that's what you'd like me to do. First of all, the tools you need are a piercing tool, some sharp tweezers and a ball tool and a rubber mat. We've actually put a kit together to go on the website with the tape, the stamens and the wires in. The wires are obviously longer than that, I've cut them down, which should make it easier for you to get hold of all the supplies you need. But this is basically the little buttercup. And first of all, what you need to do is get the stamens. So we're going to take 2 stamens. Now you can see that you've got a bobble on each end. So what we're going to do is fold those in half, and we need to actually cut because we've got quite a bit of bulk at the bottom there. So I'm just going to cut that there, hold those together. I'm going to take one of the wires and we're just going to bend the top part over, just so you form a hook. We're going to hook that around all 4 stamens and bend it down. Squash it as far as you can, and that's going to actually hold those stamens in place while you get the tape. The tape actually sticks to itself, and I've cut mine in half so it's quite narrow, which I think gives you a neat finish. So all I'm going to do is put a little bit where the stamens are and fold it over. Just wrap it round once just to stick to itself and form a hold on those. And then all these ends of the stamens here we're going to cut off to try and get rid of some of the bulk. And I'm going to cut it at an angle so that all the ends are actually at different lengths. I'm going to then continue wrapping. Now this is where it's going to be difficult for you to see because I actually just put my fingers together and twist, and it forms quite a tight stick on there. So we're going to do that all the way down the wire. It's basically just twisting all the way to the end and then tear it off. And that should give you quite a nice tight hold on there. So that's for the buttercup one. For the fuchsia one, I've coloured the ends black, and you'll notice that I've actually left one of the stamens longer, which is, if you see a fuchsia, that's how the fuchsia will look. So what we're going to do next is, for the buttercup, we're going to take 2 yellow card dies, sorry, 2 petals cut out of yellow card, and 1 calyx. You'll see here these are different sizes. They're the medium, and these are the large. So this is going to make a large fuchsia and a medium buttercup. There is 3 sizes, and what I'm going to do is take the ball tool onto the end of the petals, drawing them into the centre, and then just ball tool the middle, and that cups it. I'm going to do that on both the petals and also on the calyx, and then it's just assembly. So we're going to use Glossy Accents. This is brilliant for doing the flowers. I'm going to just put some Glossy Accents into the centre of just, of just one of the petals, and we're going to put the other one inside, overlapping. We're going to put a little bit of Glossy Accents inside the calyx. Take the little stamen part that you made, put that inside the petals and push those as far down to the end as you can, and then just cup those up around it, and then we're going to put the calyx on the back. So again, you go into the little hole in the centre of your calyx and push that up to meet the other petals. So just gently push that up, and that will cup around the petals, and that will give you your lovely little buttercup. Now the fuchsia is very similar, apart from if you've seen a fuchsia, you'll notice that it's actually got one, the back one goes the opposite way. But it all starts in the same way. We're going to take a ball tool, pull into the centre, and then cup on all three pieces. We're going to do exactly the same with the pink. Put some inside one of them, pop your petals inside, overlapping them. If the centres have not come out when you've done the die cutting, then just pop the centres out so you know where you're going to put your wire. Take the wire with the one longer stamen, put that inside, push the petals up to the ends and cup it around so you can see that one of the stamens is longer. Make sure you're happy with the shape of that. Turn it over and just put a little bit of Glossy Accents on the back, and then you're going to take the calyx part and put it on the opposite way. Let that drop down to meet, and that is your little fuchsia. So there you have the fuchsia and the buttercup.